So with this question, we can use the principles that we've learnt about C angles or F angles, Z angles, and so on. Okay, but that only works with parallel sides. Okay, so you have to be careful here. So for instance, these two sides, these two lines here are parallel, aren't they? Okay, because we've got the double arrow there, it's showing they're going in the same direction. But the line in between them is not going in the same direction. Okay, because there isn't a double arrow there. Okay, and you can see it's slightly different direction. These two are parallel with a single arrow, but that one isn't. Okay, it's going in a slightly different direction. There's no arrow in there. Now, when it comes to these, usually it's best to go in alphabetical order. Okay, so you know, A should be easier to work out to begin with. And with A, what we need to recognise is that we've actually got a C angle here. Okay, so if I turn the page around, you might see quite clearly then our C. Okay, and we can use the C angle idea so long as these two sides are parallel. Okay, and they aren't they, because it's these two sides, these two lengths here, we've got the same arrows on, so they are parallel, which means it's a C angle. Okay, and with a C angle, the two angles inside, the interior angles there, have to add up to 180. Okay, they're not going to be the same because they don't look the same, don't they? Okay, they don't look the same. That looks smaller, but they got to add up to 180. So if they add up to 180, you've just got to take 125 away to work out what A is. So if I do that, I end up with 55 degrees. Okay. So then we've got to look at B. Okay. Once we've worked out A, now with B, okay, I'm going to focus on using this line here. Okay, with these two parallel lines. So if we turn it around this way, maybe, okay, you might see that we've actually got an F angle. Okay, so drawing it like that, okay, we've got like an F angle. Obviously it's a backwards F, but that's allowed, isn't it, because these two lines here are parallel. As long as they're parallel, it's an F angle. So what we say then is that these two angles are corresponding. Okay, so the angle 76 there has got to be the same, and they look the same, don't they, as that angle there. Okay, so B is going to be 76. And what's good about that is, if we've got B to be 76 here, what I want you to see then is we've got a straight line here, of course, haven't we? Right? And with a straight line, we know that adds up to 180. Again, you might want to turn it around just to sort of clarify that. But there is a straight line here. Okay, so 76, to work out C, you just got to see what's left from 180. And you take that angle away, yeah? Because these two angles have to add up to 180, being a straight line. So we take 76 away from 180, and we get 104, of course. So that's what C is going to be there. Okay, 104. Now, for the next angle, the final angle D, okay, we just have to be really, really careful here, because the temptation is to sort of maybe look at this angle here, 73, because that's the closest one to it, isn't it? And to think, oh, maybe we can sort of do something with this to get to D. But be really careful here, because this line is not parallel with the line above it. Okay, this line is shooting off in a different direction. So that's a little bit of a red herring in this case. Okay, that doesn't really help us at all. We should really just ignore that. But if we go beneath this angle here, 76, we can use this because these two lines are parallel, of course. Yeah, that line is parallel to that line, given the arrows there. Okay, so we can somehow relate this to up there. And what I hope you can see, okay, is we got another F angle. Okay, so this time maybe you can see the F is a little bit more obvious. Okay, there. Okay, so there's a proper F there, but the two sides here are parallel. So if this is 76 here, that means then this angle here is also going to be 76. Okay, because these two angles will be corresponding. Okay, and if that's 76, you can then work out D for the same idea of the fact that it's on a straight line. Okay, and it's exactly the same as what we've got here, isn't it? Exactly the same as what we've got here. So that means D is also going to be 104.